Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome yourself back to another episode of my Paper Mario The 1000-Year Door series. Now, people, it's been a little bit, a pretty decent amount of time since I recorded, but it is what it is. I know exactly what we're going to be doing in today's episode. We're hopefully going to be getting started with the next chapter today, but that's all I really gotta say now that I think about it. I'm not sure if I necessarily have anything I want to do right now, like off camera or anything. I believe I'm good, to be honest, but whatever. So let's see. Hi there, you seem important. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more, ah? What is missing from my life? The tears of my varied sides. I must know. What do I lack? And I'd say, probably thrills. Thrills, you say, ah? I suppose one does need some thrills every now and then. There's nothing like the feeling of being alone on a mountain, shivering to death. There is a lot of the... Ah, no, foolish Flavio! Not chills, you silly man. What I need are thrills. Wait, hold the horses. That's it. That is it. What are you gonna do, buddy? Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasures. Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Do you not know the tale? The Pirate King's tale? Hidden on Keyhole Key? Ah, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. Booty. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. But not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keyhole Key. That will not stop Flavio. The treasure is there, yes, and I am going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire sailor of the seven seas. What is that you are saying? You are also looking for a treasure? Here in Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't such a thing like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing such each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No! Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean, show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keyhole Key. You swine! You mean to steal my treasure out from my from under me? You awful man! Well, now I am confused. You are looking for these things known as the crystal stars? Oh yeah. But now that I am thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash? Yes, that would be... Ah, stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need are romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keyhole Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha 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 ha! You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Ah, danger and adventure. Tickle my nostrils. What the hell? Who says that? Come to the harbor right away. All right, Flavio. All right, buddy. Okay, you are... Flavio's quite the interesting character. I'm not gonna pretend like, oh, he's my favorite character, but he's a hilarious little character. He's interesting, especially if you've played the entirety of Paper Mario. But I'm not gonna get into the entirety of what Flavio really is about right now. But whatever. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I really want from the badges. First attack. Do a first strike to defeat foes without battling. I don't know if that's too great. Plus, I don't know how much BP it would need. FP drain. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure if I want any of these, really. Power rush. When in danger, no thank you. Pretty lucky, but that's only for B. I'm not sure. Nah, I think we're good for now. I think we have a pretty decent selection of badges. Chances are we'll probably come across a couple here and there in Keyhole Key when we get there if we do need anything good. So what do you got, dude? Do you got anything good for us? Repel Cape, slow go. No, thank you. Sadly, you don't really have anything else too good for us right now. Now, after this chapter, what I want to do is I want to start going through like the recipes for, god, like the lady whose contact lenses we broke. I forgot her name, sadly. But because she does actually make pretty decent like food items, but sadly, I can't be bothered to remember them or really how you do anything of that sort. But it is what it is. Oh, he already has a ship. What the hell? Oh, sounds a little suspicious. Something's a little suspicious here, but whatever. Ah, yes, so it is you, well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She's a fine vessel, no? She's the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, no one can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty. She's a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes? Did you speak? Yes, of course. The problem that has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavion, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off. The dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Keyhole Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is, how you say, a pickle.
Oi, Flavio! You talking that, if you don't mind me just saying, I might have a solution.
Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve our problem, then spit it out already.
Well, so I've heard of the talk of a a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Barbary, a salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman such, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him at the seas of late. Good God, that's difficult to speak. That's a boom! Problem solved. Let us scout out this Barbary fellow and get him on board. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Sounds fair, sir. That is decided. You must find this Barbary and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Alright. Now, I have an idea as to where he is, but I don't remember exactly. Like, I'm trying to think. Where the hell is he? Wait, I just remembered exactly where he is. Okay, let's do this. Let's make our way. Now, I have to remember how to get to where he actually is, though. But I do know where he is. Okay. So, let's see. So, I don't know if I've ever pointed this out. But, basically... You know, there's this area over to the right. Wait, first off... I upgraded Vivian. Yeah, okay, I did. I'm just making sure. So, there's this house right here. Not able to do anything to it. Nothing of any sort. Now, I'm trying to remember exactly how we get into it, but... We'll figure out a way. So we have to get into that house. Because that's where he is. That's where, Barbary is. Admiral Barbary. If you would. But, let's see. So how the hell do we get in there? Do any of these guys happen to have a key? Let's ask them, I guess. Nope. What about you? Nope. And you don't got anything either. So how the hell do we get there then? I kind of forgot that we could do that. So I just completely okay. So let's see, can we- oh, don't fall! Oh, Jesus! Okay, we're good. We are good, people. Back to good old Vivian. Now, there's a shite sprite up here. I want to get that before we go. Before we pay good old Admiral Barbary a visit. Shoot. Okay, I thought I fell there for a second. But, let's just invite ourselves, shall we? Hello! What do you blokes want? You seek Admiral Barbary? Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere.
Now away with you.
No thank you. I'm gonna go, oh! Thanks for the shine sprite, I guess. Anything special in here? Nothing? I guess not. Let's try talking to him, though. You gonna say anything? Alright, fine. Now, what if we were to enter again? Still the same? Nah, okay, you're just gonna be a jerk about it all. Alright, let's go back to him and see if they say anything. Bobbery? That old sea dog lives in the east side house right next door. They say he was great and important, or a great and important sailor long ago. Oh, thanks for telling us that, then I guess. I was expecting a little bit more, but no, you literally just told us that. So guess what? Caught in the act. Admiral Bobbery? I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. Now, if you please, drop the act, Super Stash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. What poppycock? Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator and you want me to do the job, hmm? So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. But that's just not cool. Want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keyhole Key. Awfully sorry, dear boy, but when I say no, what I mean is no. Alright, dude, jeez. So next move, Chief. This salty dude's going nowhere fast. Can't figure this guy out. What's this beef with the ocean anyway? Know what we ought to do? Go find someone who knows what this dude's deal is. Alright. I have a slight feeling it's probably best to talk to you.
You say Bobbery won't go to the sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want a mountain expedition to Keyhole Key. Rough seas out there, most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you if you really want me to.
Please do! I can take it!
In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this.
Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for very long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus? A passing cold? No one knew, but it soon turned serious. Bobbery at sea or on a long voyage knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he had returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him, they tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He's never gone out to sea since. Gee, what a downer. Or I guess that's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You know, well, you all know his tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to sea? Yeah, we kinda have no choice. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. So the letter Scarlet wrote to Bobbery on her deathbed. Why the hell do you have it? On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him, and so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. But when I saw Bobbery in misery trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present the letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed that I was too cowardly to do. take it to Bobbery. Listen, Podley, thanks a ton. We'll deliver this thing. You feel better, okay? Let's roll, Gonzalez. Jesus Christ. Yeah. It has moments. This game has quite some dark and just like really serious moments, such as that. And keep in mind, it's not gonna be the last time we're gonna have some serious moments like that, but good lord, that was some pretty heavy stuff. Imagine being a kid and just all this like, well then. Anyway. What? Oh, by Blabberton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Pardon? A letter you say? For me? What? Scarlet? This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out at sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love is a tide. You are one with the sea as you were one with me. Oh, rhyming, okay. Do not lose both your love or your life's loves. Time, like love is a tide. You are one with the sea as you were one with me. 1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment alone if you please? Yes, love. I was happy, my sweet, sweet Scarlet. I love you still. Yeah, he totally didn't go in there to cry or anything. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe, bound for Keyhole Key. If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Bobbery, yes! Alright, people. So, good god. Game has this, Anyway, the ship's in the harbor. I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. Alright, dude, alright. So, let's go over there. I'm not sure. See, the thing is, you know, I had a pretty decent amount of time that I have to cut. Oh, what have we just got an email, apparently? The hell is it? Who the hell is gonna be email? Petuni. No thank you. We're just gonna be running off. But I'm not sure if it's the best idea to continue on with the story right now because we're like right there at the start of the chapter and I don't want to have to like have a super long episode or like sort of just cut it off early, so I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm not too sure. You know what though, I'm gonna end off the episode here. Next episode we'll finally start off the chapter. You know, I didn't expect this. I completely had forgotten how much there is before the start of this chapter, but this chapter is gonna be a weird and interesting one. But that's reserved for next episode. So people, if you have enjoyed this episode, be sure to drop a like as well as a comment. Be sure to subscribe if you're really feeling it. That's gonna be it for today's episode, people. I shall see you guys next time. See you.